Bro, I'm gonna be so honest. Like, if you have ever been on a field trip before, you know the feeling of like being the almighty, like, oh, I get to miss school, and I don't get to I don't have to do school for that day, and it's the best feeling in your life. However, there's also those times that you have field trips that are legit after school. Now, these field trips can either be the most entertaining thing, if like you want to get away and go do things with friends, if all your friends sign up. Great experience. At the same time, it could be a really bad experience depending on what happens during the field trip. So, a couple of days ago, this was yesterday as of recording of this, but I went on a field trip for my choir class, and we went on to the opera. Oh, sorry. And we were like, okay. So we get on the bus and all of that. It's all good. This is an after school field trip. And it's like 6 by the time we actually leave. So, it's just easy. It's like we're out of school, and then like an hour, 2 hours later, we go back to school, but we're formal, so we're all dressed up to go to this opera field trip. No, I didn't really know how it was going to go. I thought it would either be really fun or extremely boring. And one of my friends told me to bring my Pokemon cards, like some of my Pokemon cards, to trade with him. He didn't bring any of his Pokemon cards, so I just had Pokemon cards this entire time, which sort of pulls into the story. However, so on the way, well, we had to wait in line. We had to get in alphabetical order. There's like 100 kids there. So, and there was like 4 parents there to manage 2 buses. So it was a special field trip. But as we decided to get on the bus, we started loading up. It was just a normal field trip. And then I sat next to one of my friends. We'll call him Xander. So Xander and we are over here, and we're just vibing. I barely know this kid. We're just vibing to all the things that are happening. We listen to music. We just talk a lot. This is like a 30-minute drive to the freaking opera. Longest school bus ride I've ever rode. But, so we get there, finally. And it's always, we get there, and we're like just sitting there. There's so many people there because we have our 100 kids, and there's like another 100 kids from another school. So it's crowded in this place. And you get in the opera room, like we have to get tickets. We have to give tickets. This giant row that was probably like 1,000 feet long, just of tickets to every single person that was at that opera. And it was like long. We probably spent 20 minutes distributing tickets. So by the time we get all the tickets, people are standing in line for concessions and all of that. I just decided to go sit down with my friends. And we sit down. Great play. I don't remember what it's called. But we were just sitting down, minding our own business. And I was watching the play, sort of. But I was getting kind of hot because we were dressed up. So I just start fidgeting with things. And we ended up just making it through the first half. I mean, in the first half, the Pokemon cards come into play in the first half before our intermission. We ended up sorting them while we were in the opera room. And there's like no light because all the light is on the actors and actresses. So we're just sorting cards. Me and my friends are just sorting cards right there. And we're getting all this gossip about this one girl with one of my other friends. But we're having a blast. And then it ends up turning into like a Pokemon thing. But while my friend is sorting these cards, he drops a few, like probably 10 of like 30 cards. So he goes to pick them up. And as he's picking those up, he drops the rest of the cards onto the floor. So now there's like a ton of cards on the floor. And just me and him are on the floor, like looking for these cards in like the dark. And we can't find half of them. So we're just kind of give up on the cards. And we have like 29 of the cards. And then at intermission, one of our friends that was sitting in front of us actually found a wild sock in the loose. Sock the Pokemon. So, yeah. So that was one of the cards. I bet there's still a ton of cards there. And then after that, it was intermission. We go out to go get like food and stuff like that. And we're just having a blast, talking to more friends. I ended up getting a Diet Coke and a cookie, which were actually extremely good for the rest. And we weren't supposed to have food or drink inside there, but like we still ended up bringing the food and the drink inside it. So I don't know. But this is the second intermission part is where it gets, the second half of it is where it gets pretty interesting, because we're just hanging out, being a ton of guys, just being stupid as usual. And we're just minding our own business, right? I mean, there's like a few kiss scenes, and there's some more kiss scenes, and that's all I really got out of this play. It was just kiss, 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 love, 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 and then it's this guy that's like fighting over this one girl with like 15 other guys. She was like a player, I swear. But in all reality, good things have to come to an end. And this was a very thing that I was thinking of when good things come to an end, because we get extremely bored. So we have the bright idea to start getting my friends steps in the middle of this play while we're sitting down. So we're trying to figure out the fastest way that we can move this watch. And bro, we were finding special ways, and some were extremely special, and we were getting some glares at, but yet we started getting our steps in. And then this adult that was working there comes up to us, because she was eyeing us for forever. I don't know what we did, except I do. We were being pretty disrespectful, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, so she comes up behind us, because by our luck there was no one sitting behind us. And she puts her hand on mine and my friend's shoulders and starts digging her nails into our shoulders, and like whisper yelling at us that we can either go into the lobby and goof around, or we can be respectful, watch the play. She's like, I know you guys don't like it, but like, you guys are being so disrespectful and distracting, and nobody likes you in this play, so you guys can just leave and no one would care. So we ended up just staying there, and she ended up sitting right behind us for another like hour. And it was so awkward, because every time we would like talk to each other about the play, it would always be like she gives us the death stare. And so we get through the rest of the play. It was okay after that. I mean, we didn't really have a lot of freedom after that. That's besides the point. But also, after that play, we were kind of like, oh, well, maybe like we should apologize. But so we start doing a stand-up round of applause, and as soon as the lights turn on, bro, she dipped. Like, I bet she thought we were about to, like, I looked at her and she dipped. Like, I swear, I have never seen someone run so fast in their life that's probably in their 60s. I mean, all due respect, like, yeah, we were goofing off. Like, that's our fault. I wanted to apologize. And, like, for what me and my friends did and ruining her show, even though it wasn't really her show, but it's whatever. But at the same time, it's like, do we really have permission to be legit harassing a bunch of 14-year-olds and like physically harassing them by hurting them for interrupting a show? Like, kick them out, yeah? Like, don't be legit sticking your nails into them. Like, I get it, but at the same time I don't, because what type of person is going to be hurting a bunch of teenagers for trying to have fun? Like, each person is going to enjoy a play or an opera in their own way. Like, music, especially, people enjoy different musics and stuff like that. I mean, opera, people might hate me for this. I didn't really enjoy the opera just because it's kind of slow and it was really like, I don't know. I kind of prefer plays because it's acting, but at the same time, it was a good experience. And after the play, we ended up just going back on our bus, and yeah, it was a nice quiet ride home because it was black. It was like almost 11 at night, and yeah, that was our play. I mean, when we got to back to the school after 30 minutes, it was like 11:30. It was almost midnight, and I had like a mile walk that I would have had to walk, and I didn't see either of my parents there. So I was started walking, and my dad ended up passing me. So thank goodness for that. But I had to walk like maybe 0.2 of a mile just to get back for him to pick me up. But I mean, yeah, this is basically what field trips are like. I mean, I get to go to a competition, so maybe something interesting will happen then, and I'll tell you guys about it. But like, until then, I'll see you guys next time. But also, during the recording of this video, we ended up getting, oh, yeah, we're each other, we're friends, but I ended up getting 1,000 beds broken, over 1,000. So, yep, I guess that's cool. So, yep, I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, bye.